Hey, Lon, what you got on you? I got that shit on me tonight. I ain't gonna cap you down. No, for real. I got it on me.
How much you got on you? How much you got on you? Hey, how much you got on you?
It's just a 10.
Hey, how much you got on you?
It's a little 20.
How much you got on you?
It's just a 30.
How much you got on you?
I blow the 40.
How much you got on you?
I made it 50.
Hey, how much you got on you?
Then turned it to 60.
How much you got on you?
Then I spent to 70.
Hey, how much you got on you?
Then came back with 80.
Hey, how much you got on
I
you?
came with a whole
Hey, how much you got on you?
bitch, I got a lot.
Hey, how much you got on you?
Bitch, y'all wanna fuck me
Hey,
down.
how much you got on you?
She say I'm hot.
Hey, how much you got on you?
I got a lot.
Hey, how much you got on you?
Yeah, this a lot.
I got a lot on me,
I got a lot on me.
but that ain't a lot of me.
That ain't a lot to me.
Talking about money, money, money.
What's up, my Max and Don? So, back again. Still with the Impala. I gotta get some parts in for it. We almost there. Just gotta get the lines and stuff. So, hard lines, rubber lines, rest of the hydraulic stuff. Once I make the lines, at least the one going under, I'll be able to drop it on the ground and do the one engine bay. But, we had another problem come up, so we gotta get started on the Caprice. The Caprice has been down for a while. So I was on it. So y'all that know LS's, it's starting to separate. So y'all that don't know LS's are two-part harmonic balancers. So it has the one piece that's on the crank, has a bolt going through it. Then around there's a rubber piece in between. And then around that is the other piece that your servicing belt goes on. Well, over time they like to separate. So I'm trying to have LS6 acceleration. My sponsors to see if they hook me up with a new one. Well, hook me up with a aftermarket one. So I won't have that issue anymore. Been to drive this car, haven't driven this car in a while, so focus on this one. Then this one goes down. So y'all know how it goes. You're trying to focus on one thing at a time. Next thing you know, you got two projects. It's annoying. So good thing I got 3 vehicles. Which I would. I can knock on wood. I got 3 vehicles. So disconnect the batteries. So y'all that don't know Caprices, especially the PPVs, mostly the PPVs. Used to be a cop car, so you got a battery there. My battery's like on the phone. You got a battery right there. So all that's your electrical stuff on that side, and then you got the main battery over there. You can see where my amp is coming off too. But there's also a little junction box. So I might end up rerouting that to over here. I don't know yet. Find where it's at. I ain't really had no complaints on it, so we'll see. So I gotta disconnect both those batteries, so then that way I'll be able to drop the starter. You are gonna need some specialty tools if you're gonna take apart the LS. So we got our Harmonic balancer puller kit. Got that already here. Got my flywheel lock tool. This right here. This right here is a lifesaver. You ain't out there fighting, trying to keep it still. Then I got my installer. That's for the harmonic balancer. So we got everything we need right there. All my specialty tools are here, so able to get this knocked out. Try to get this harmonic balancer out, and then go on about our merry little ways, you know. Cause like I said, not having this car up sucks. And on top of it, I gotta get ready for my baby brother's graduation. And always people know this is my road car. It's the car I take with me for my trips. So we'll take the truck, but you know how it is trying to find tires for a doggone 22 by 12s on a road trip. Not everybody's gonna have it. And you can tell I hadn't driven this car in a while. Of pollen. It's disgusting. It's nasty, boy. After we get all that squared away, I'll start cleaning that up as well. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. I'm gonna try to get a GoPro on, get one of the GoPros charged, and get everything together for this. Cause this shouldn't take me long. I know some of y'all missed the music. playlists I be having, working on it. Some of y'all had some complaints about that. So we'll try to get something set up. So like I said, now I got your lights up. See that battery right there? The other batteries right there. A lot of electrical stuff in here, right? So make sure you disconnect that battery. Both of them. So, right now. So here we go. So that's over there, the airbox, whatever you want to call it. So it's all off. Now I gotta pull the belts. Gotta remember, I'm kind of doing this for myself at the same time. So gotta pull these belts off. So you got your first row right here, your main accessories, and then your AC belt is down there. That's gonna be fun down there, but there it is right there. So get these pulled off. Might as well buy new belts, right? So I'm gonna get these off. I still need to go down and lock that crank up. So once I drop the starter out, put the lock tool in, crank will be locked up, and I gotta just pop, and then the bolt come out. Continue on with that. So probably gotta remove the headers on the passenger side, the starter. So, but anyway, I'll show y'all later. I got all these tools and stuff. So I got the flywheel lock tool. They stick into the starter port, and then also I remembered I have this other tool. This tool, but it's for Duramax. Would have been nice because you can stick this in the inspection hole and I lock it up for you. But yep. So I'm just starter. I mean, not starter. Hope I don't have to move the headers, but the way it's looking, I'm about to move these headers on that side. So kind of bummed out on that. That was kind of a pain. Like I said, when I get some light in here, I'll show y'all. So let's hold that thought for now. Again, lightheaded. I'm done. So it's time for me to walk away from it before I break anything. Cause there's a little wire up top on the starter. There's like a little bitty brown wire. You know, try not to snap that thing. Trying to get it out, but it don't want to come out. So it's about that time for me to back off from the job for something breaks. Cause you know how it goes when you start getting frustrated, irritated. Next thing you break the dog on whatever it is. So I'm gonna just be calm. And let's admire this beauty right here for a little while. Plan for a night. And then come back out the next day and continue on again with it. So try to do sometimes. I just gotta back off from it. So hold that thought, we'll be back. Big thanks to the homie Paul for coming through. So pretty much what I did, so we got the bolt out. The bolt's right here. It's harmonic balancer, puller, ain't gonna work. The LS's are different. It's more for like a small block, all the older motors. Show y'all what I did from under the underside. Try to get up on it. I'm breaking it out, going what? Like one, you know. There we go. So, so pretty much, as y'all see, my long tube headers are in the way. So there's starter right there. Starters right there. So my other tool, if I didn't have long tube headers, it'd been easier to use. Cause all I had to do was just, drop starter, stick it in there, screw it in like I screwed the starter in. But instead, I had to go through this little hole. Your inspection hole right here. Put my breaker bar in and locked it in on this side, and you pretty much undid it from the front. So this is what helped right here. For the Duramax, they make a tool that I have that I thought would have used, but it was too big, and then the teeth are spread out way more. But use this, lock it in right here. It goes up, lock in. I wish somebody make one for this, because that'll make it so much easier to do. Same thing with this lamp, the starter. I mean, like I said, if all this stuff went in the way, the one with the starter been a lot easier to deal with, because all I had to do was stick it in, lock it down, and that'd have been it. So I really wasn't in the mood to pull these headers and then part the exhaust off. Granted, I do need to readjust this because y'all see it's leaking. So I'm gonna pull all this forward and then get it back in the place where it needs to be because it's slipping out of there. So yeah, I'll undo these and pull them forward, and that should fix my little hanging issue I got right there. But anyway, that's not what we're dealing with right now. But yeah, so he saved me the time for having to pull these headers off because that'd have been a job and a half, and I could top through the bottom. I think I went through the top. But I don't know. Like I said, I didn't feel like pulling them to do all that. So if you got long sweep headers, don't feel like pulling it, a brake bar is your friend, and you need a buddy. So yeah, big thanks to the homie for coming through on that one. But anyway, now I gotta hit my other homeboy that has an LS Harmonic bouncer tool, because the way his works is it locks into these 3 grooves right here, and then it pulls it out as you go. So get with him, and then this will be out. It's not a bad job. The right tools make a big difference. Like I said, somebody needs to come up with the idea for the one to go into the transmission and lock it from the inspection hole, because you could lock it from down there, and then you don't have to worry about it pulling the headers. So just an idea for somebody out there. Who knows? I might even start fabricating them. Who knows? But anyway, so that's where we are right now. We're at a standstill. Put this out, and then we'll be on our merry ways. That's where we are right now. Back again. Big thanks to my boy Kicker for letting me borrow this tool. It's that Mac tool. No relations, you understand? So for LS, it's pretty much, it hooks around those prongs that's down there. So I'm gonna show y'all how this happens. It's like that. It's locked in there. You'll get a ratchet. Might have one. Just yeah, let me get something real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna do this with one hand. So got it tight right there. So as you're pushing in on the snout, the crank starts pulling off. Of course it's gonna spin because, well, it has 3 teeth on it, and it's wrapped around, but it's pushing out, as you see. If I can get it down there, it's coming off. So just pretty much gotta work with it, twist it off. Like I said, that's when my tool would have worked, because it would have had it locked in there at the same time. There it goes. Here we go. Deeper than I thought it was. So it's slowly but surely coming. Switch arms. She is. Bam. Just like that. And that's out. So that's how that works. Got it out. So take a look at this thing. So now somebody's 2-piece. See how there's rubber right there? Over time that rubber starts going bad. So that's where the issue lies. These have a known reputation for doing that. So we'll get the other one ordered and get it in there. So there we go. That's out. Like I said, big thanks to Kicker. Let me borrow this. So yeah, I definitely have to invest in one of these. Hell yeah. Well, now we wait. There it is. Oh man. Now we just wait. So, alright. Keep y'all updated as we go. Big thanks to the homie Corey for coming through once again. So, we got our harmonic balancer in. So, I'm going to show y'all this tool setup that I have. So, it's this tool, but oops. You know, it had directions on there on how you're supposed to do it. So, most of you might already have it. Most of you might not have it. So, if you do have it, here it is. Dollar tool. It's the way it's set up and you put it together. So you thread this in first and foremost. You want to thread this in without all this on. Then once this is in there, your harmonic balance is already on there to begin with. So make sure you line it up, set it how it's gonna be. Thread this in, and once you thread this on, you're gonna put this washer in. Once that washer go in, this little setup right here. It's like 2 little washers and a ball bearing set in between right there. So those gonna go on. So that little washer, the ball bearings, and the washer, and then the bolt goes on. You stick them all the way on. You thread all the way down till it pretty much stops. So this your buddy comes in handy. So you're gonna have somebody under there holding the pry bar in place, locking it in. Hopefully by this time that y'all see this video, somebody has came up with a tool, or you use the tool. If not, then you have a buddy on there holding the breaker bar in, locking it up for you. So once they lock it in, you sit there and you start using a ratchet to tighten it down. The ratchet size was a 24, size 24, or it was it's one of my sockets, but I know it's a 24, so whatever equivalent to a 24, they're both out still. So I'm gonna tell you exactly which size it was that I did use. So you use a 24, yep, 24 millimeter socket. So I remember all LSs have metrics anyway. So thread it down as far as it can go until it stops. And then, or you can see it. So then, once that's in and sitting how you need it to sit, like so, then you're going to. So I did ARP bolts. I think I threw away the pack already. No, I didn't. Anyway, I'll tell you exactly which ARP bolt I ordered, because I still got the packing for it. So ARP bolt 234 Tech 2503 is what I used. So I didn't go with AIT. LS Acceleration said they cannot give discounts on that. on ATI, not ATI. They couldn't get discount on that. They couldn't get on ARP. So I ended up going to Summit and getting a power bond. So not a bad, like so. So power bond and then ARP. Part number is PBB PB117 November. So in phonetic, so it's gonna be Papa Bravo Bravo tag Papa Bravo 1117 November. So on Summit it's only $105, and then Harmonic balancer bolt is $33.99. So it's not a bad deal altogether. I spent like $139. So I wanted the ATI, but at the same time I started thinking, I was like, I daily this car. I don't plan on doing anything crazy to it out the box, so I went with that. So it's still my daily at the end of the day. So the torque spec, you put the bolt in for ARP. I didn't do any of this because we were trying to get it in and get it done. So the ARP, as it's gonna be 235. So make sure you get a torque wrench that's at 235. And there's part number again for it. So you're gonna put that in, torque it down at 175. And then I ended up torquing it to 200, and I torqued it to 235. So it's all set like it's supposed to be, and it's in there. So that's all done. Everything's in. So I bought new belts and everything. So while you're in here, go ahead and buy new belts. So I might as well. AC belts are new, and then my serpentine belt is new. I thought I seen something weird in here. Nah. I thought I had the AC belt flipped around. You see how that would throw you off, but anyway. Squirrel. But yeah, so it's all in there, all set up. The homies for all helping me out. So first and foremost, thank you, Paul, for coming to help me undo it. Big thanks to Kicker for letting me borrow his tool. I need to take his tool back to him. And then big thanks to Corey for coming out and helping me put everything back together. So everything is in. Questions, hit me in the comments. I did not pull the headers. I did not pull the starter. I was getting ready to start pulling all that stuff, then realized that I didn't have to. Like I said, as long as you have a buddy that can go into the inspection hole and lock everything up, then you're good. So a whole lot of time. So I'll just put this box back on. The only thing I really had to do after we got that in was put the belts on and then put the box on. I had to put the coil pack plugs in because, well, I undid those. It's that simple. Just have a buddy. Remember, you need a puller, the installer, and then a friend and a breaker bar. That's pretty much it. So it's pretty simple. If I had everything here, it probably took me like 30 minutes to an hour, if that. So very simple job to do. So once again, that's it. We're done. We're finished. Car's back on the road. Again, I miss driving this thing, and keep posted. We'll be working on. See, the wheels are back on, everything. So it's coming along nicely soon. Then we'll be on this one next, and hopefully I have all three of my vehicles up. Reaper's going down soon. I gotta do the struts on it, but we're back. So thanks for tuning in. Now you know what to do. Until next time, keep macking. Peace.